I have a boss fight to get through. No, I think my first time so the first time I played this, I was sharing a PlayStation and the game with about 4 or 5 other people because it was in college. We had 2 PlayStations. One was my roommates in my dorm room, and one was her boyfriend's at her apartment. My boyfriend and her boyfriend at the time were also in an apartment together. So we basically, you know, the game basically lived at their place, kind of like we did. So there were about 4 or 5 of us playing the game at the time, so I had to share time and space and memory card space with a bunch of other people. One of whom was all upset that I was beating him at beating the game and hid the memory card for about a week. Oh, for the love of... I love the game, I really do, but sometimes the random battles just come in at the worst time. Yeah, the front entrance is just so much more fun. Just like running in and like shooting up the lobby and scaring the bejesus out of the secretaries. And you gotta feel bad for these girls. I need another person in my party. Yeah, Tifa gets to steal materia because she has a nice hijacks. And I don't know if it actually is true, but the former D&D player in me says steal is dexterity, right? Alright, Barrett! We need to talk. Dude, we need to talk to you. Alright. Equip. Barrett with better armor. And perhaps some materia would be nice. Alright. Let's go knock Reno over. Although it's one of my favorite character themes of all time is the Turks theme. I don't remember if it plays here or not. Once I push this button, push! Yeah, like Cloud and Barrett know how to disarm them. Alright, which one of you poor sods? Yeah, watch me try to break it. It's gonna be awesome. See? It's not that hard. Stabby, stabby, stabby. Just cure everybody and make it. Yeah, I know, right? He's very much a graduate of the Imperial Stormtrooper Marksmanship Academy. He kind of like, you know, in the cutscenes of the compilation, they can do all kinds of crazy stuff, and it's like, during the battle, I can run forward and hit you with my sword! Reno, who does not know how to wear a suit. Yeah, what did they do? I need to go back. I guess if I'm going to stream this, I need to go back and watch FF7 Abridged, because I feel like that's going to become a thing. Alright, somebody else needs to luck into a limit break. So, Reno, totally, you need to attack Cloud. Okay, you need to attack Cloud again. Or I'll finally... whittle you down. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I do remember that Barrett was not a fan of Cloud during that particular set of cartoons. Yeah, I'm gonna press a bunch of buttons and I'm gonna see what happens. I don't know how to do it. Of course not. Why would you? Oh yeah, I love, love, love the Turks theme. It's amazing. It's very West Side Story, and I'm sure knowing Uematsu's the way he thinks, I feel like that was totally intentional. Shut your hole. Imperial Stormtrooper Marksmanship Academy! Because if you would even come close, there should have been sparks flying off of that helicopter. Yeah, you like her, so you know what? Stop acting like a badass song, because you've been on surveillance duty for her for years, and you totally have a crush on her, but you can't tell anyone. I cannot wait until the remake comes out. I would actually really, at this point, I would just really like to hear something from Squeenix about the remake. Like, anything. Like, yes, even like a little press release that says, we know we're not talking about it, but we're working on it, I promise. Because it makes me nervous when Squeenix does this. When they announce stuff and then we don't hear about it forever and ever and ever. Cough, crisis core, cough. Yeah, I want it to be out in 2017, so I kind of hope that they're busy not writing press releases because they're busy actually working on the game. I'm also real curious where the quote-unquote first installment is gonna stop. I'm really hoping we at least get out of Midgar in the first trip. Because if they just do, like, up to here and stop, I would be really pissed. Like, I could see them doing, like, Midgar, and then maybe Midgar to end of Disc 1. But just anything. Some more artwork. I'm hoping that that's what they're gonna do, but I feel like the way they're talking about how much more space they'll need. I know 360 there were a couple of 360 games that had multi-discs because Lost Odyssey is one of them and I have it. I don't know if they've done multi-disc for PS4 or not, and I don't even know if... I assume you can do it if you can do it for any other type of console. Just something in the code, you know, input other disk. 20, input other disk. If X equals disk inserted, then go to next disk. Lost Odyssey is amazing. If I ever get that, I could stream. I would have to get a capture box, but that would be a lot of fun to stream. Yeah, Excalibur Edge, I think that would be really, really nice. And you can totally spoil stuff. I've already declared this a spoiler-happy stream and or chat. And that's going to make me sad if it is Sector digital downloads. Sector, because I don't know, I guess I'm old-fashioned enough that I really like to own physical media. Dude, punching the metal pole, not helpful. What's it all for? Well, dude! And somebody's going to tell you this about 15 or 20 game hours from now, but this is kind of your fault. Because you're the dim fuck that went off half-cocked and blew up a reactor or two. Also, Marlene is safe. Yeah, I can't imagine. Like, I feel like the FF7 remake. Yeah, you're probably gonna be able to get it in digital download, but I feel like that they're going to play fan base bait, and I think they're going to dangle carrots and sticks in front of us that are basically, look at the cool special edition, and look at the even more special edition. I feel like there's gonna be like tiers of the game where you get like all kinds of crazy stuff. Oh, probably Excalibur Edge. If they make it, yeah, I feel like they're going to pull a Lord of the Rings, which everybody was like, you know, why don't you, when it first came out, and we knew that there was a ton that they left on the cutting room floor, that nobody I know bought the Lord of the Rings DVDs initially because we all knew there was a director's cut coming. And we all waited, and we all bought the 4-disc, the 12-disc slipcover fancy schmancy edition. So I'm sure a complete edition is going to be made, and it's going to come with all kinds of goodies, and DLC, and side quests, and this, that, and the next thing. And I feel like this is going to be one of those games I buy, like, a whole bunch of times. Yes, Barrett, it's your fault, okay? Yes, Barrett. Yes, Barrett, they're evil. They're evil, but they aren't the ones that blew up a reactor. You started the arms race. You blew up the reactor. Your propaganda, there are lots of other ways to change people's minds. I also wonder if the current political situation in the world is going to change how this game is received. Because you've got to remember, you know, if you put this in time, sort of a time warp, 97 was a much more innocent time. This is probably going to get deeper than this stream needs to be, but what just happened in Midgar is something people have lived through now, as opposed to 97 when this game came out. That was a lot more shocking. Yeah, I mean, this, you know, eco-terrorist, you know, terrorism it's so much more prevalent in our world now. I mean, how is that going to change? Not only, you know, that's one of those things that I'm not sure how I would not want to be the writer, producer, etc. that has to deal with this. Oh, okay, I can't go back and get that materia yet. Cloud! Wait for us! You're gonna help Aerith. What's that? It's about the ancients. And then we get, in my veins courses the blood of the ancients. I am the rightful. That was my first ever .sig file when I was in college. Aw, I just got a shout out from a friend. Barrett flies a plane. Yeah, yeah, really, right, Sector?